What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So thank you to everyone who signed the petition asking EA, please don't ignore PvZ Heroes. There hasn't been a card set put out in over a year, and really just asking them to come back to the game and still invest in it, because it is one of the greatest card games, especially for mobile, that I have ever played. So the point of this video is going to be asking everyone to actually go to Twitter and retweet a tweet that I have posted in Twitter. The link is in the description below. And if we can get as many retweets as we got people who signed the petition, so far there's been over 3,000 people who signed the petition. EA is going to hear that if we get 3,000 retweets. Are you kidding me? I want to explain for a few minutes to you guys what I think is the issue with PvZ Heroes. First of all, what is so great about it, why it is worth it for EA to keep on investing in it, and sort of what went wrong and why EA sort of has been ignoring it in recent times. Apparently EA invested like $25 million or some crazy amount of money developing PvZ Heroes, and you can definitely see it. I mean, the amount of dedication that went in just to the artwork, into developing the app to make a card game interface that actually works for mobile is really, really difficult. There was card testers, there were so many hours and so many people working on it to really make such a masterpiece of PvZ Heroes, and apparently they didn't even make back the original investment. They actually lost a lot of money on it. I want to explain exactly why I think that happened, and it really gets down to the fact that there are two different parts of making a game successful. One is the actual game. And the actual game was made very, very well. It has, first of all, the beloved IP of the Plants vs. Zombies. Everyone loves Plants vs. Zombies. And it was just made so well. You know, the card balancing was really good. The abilities, it has a great, sort of mix between having really fun lucky cards like Molecule and Dr. Spacetime, and also being very, very strategic and being a very competitive game. When I tell people that I stream PvZ Heroes, they're like, what? I tell them, remember the game from 2009, Plants vs. Zombies? They're like, yeah, I love that game with the pea shooters. That was like, I played that game 100 times. So I tell them, yeah, they took that game and turned it into a trading card game, like with those characters, and people are like, really? I've never even heard of that. Which really gets into the second part of how to make a game successful, and that is the marketing. You have to let people know about the game and market it well in order for it to be successful. And in my opinion, I think the marketing for PvZ Heroes was done extremely, extremely poorly. Nowadays, in our social media age, everything is about hype. If you can hype something up, it will go viral and it will be successful. Everyone will be talking about it. And the real way to do that with card games is to create tournaments and get a lot of streamers to stream the game. Just take advantage of that free advertising. For example, Hearthstone, that is definitely how they marketed that game, and that's why Hearthstone has become really one of the most successful card games, digital card games in the history of the world. They had, early like streamer tournaments, which was both encouraging streamers to stream the game and also creating a lot of hype around it, because people really like watching the top players play the tournament. Eventually, they went away from streamer tournaments and actually invited the top players in the world. They had an ELO system to see who exactly were the best players in the world, and they were inviting them to tournaments. I personally found out about Hearthstone from one of the tournaments. I was watching a tournament between, it was Trump and Artosis playing, for example. And that's just the way people find out about things nowadays, is just through the hype and through the social media and through the Twitch and everything like that. And that was completely ignored in PvZ Heroes. I mean, I know they got a big streamer like Zach Scott to stream the game for a little bit, but again, he wasn't necessarily even representing what it was to play a trading card game on an extremely high level. He was a decent player, but that wasn't his forte. He's a comedian. He's an entertainer. He's not like a strategic card game player nerd, which will probably get people actually more interested in the game competitively. So again, there's been no tournaments, there's no ELO system. Like, once you hit Ultimate League, you can just go and acquire stars. They're kind of useless. If there was a real competitive elo system, which means that once you hit Ultimate League, you can kind of, like in Hearthstone, you go, you're matching up against players of your level, and you actually can reach like the #1 Ultimate League sort of Legends tier. That actually keeps people more dedicated to the game. It makes an opportunity for streamers to stream the game, because people who are going to be concentrating on the strategy, they're going to be really motivated to be, you know, it's really enjoyable to watch a person climb those ranks and just become like, you know, in the #1 percentile in the world. So creating an elo system would have actually encouraged a lot more streamers to basically just advertise Plants vs. Zombies Heroes for free, which wouldn't require the big bucks, you know, advertising it on YouTube and the Google Play Store. So anyway, guys, I hope if we can go to Twitter and really tweet out the petition, someone in EA will read it and hopefully recognize the lost opportunity of PvZ Heroes, and maybe someday we'll be able to get an actual competitive scene and maybe a new card set, and really hope that EA can recognize the value that PvZ Heroes has as a trading card game. That's all for now. Thank you guys so much for participating and for being part of this awesome Plants vs. Zombies Heroes community. I'll see you next time. Peace. This is Fry.